Hello, I am Mrs. Santa Claus, Santa Claus's wife. And of course, Santa and I live here at the North Pole. I have a wonderful story to tell you today, all about the North Pole at Christmas time. Oh my goodness, one year we were getting ready to get all the toys finished when all of a sudden everything started to go wrong at the North Pole. First, we ran out of red paint that we used to paint the wagons and tricycles and bicycles. And then all the elves caught a cold and started to sneeze. Elves always sneeze 3 times in a row like this. Well, when all 527 elves were sneezing, it was a terrible racket. And they were too busy sneezing to make toys. Then Santa Claus came to me and said,
Oh, Mrs. Claus, my back is killing me. I don't think I'll be able to help those elves finish the toys in time for Christmas. I've got to go lay down and take a long winter's nap.
And then the giant candy machine that usually makes perfect little chocolate Santas all in a row broke and started making all the wrong shapes and sizes of chocolate Santas. I began to cry. The boys and girls aren't going to get their toys in time for Christmas. Then I remembered we lived just down the road from the Wizard of the 7 Winds. So I put on my big warm fur coat and I went out into the snowstorm. And I walked all the way to the wizard's house, and by the time I got there I was so cold I had an icicle hanging off the end of my nose. I knocked on the door. He let me in and I took off my big warm coat. And I told him everything that had gone wrong at the North Pole. And then I said, "Wizard, can you help me with some of your magic?" And he said,
"I don't know, Mrs. Claus. I don't know if I can help you, because I already gave Santa a sleigh that can fly, and a big bag that's never empty till everybody gets a toy. Oh, and that clock that stands still till everybody gets a gift on Christmas. I don't think you got any magic wishes left."
"You gotta help me, Wizard. If you don't, the kids won't get anything on Christmas morning under the tree." So then he went into another room, and when he came back, he had a long stick about this long. And he said,
"Mrs. Claus, this is an old magic wand of mine that's lost most of its power. But if you can find the right magic word, it might help you out with all your problems."
"Thank you, Wizard," I said. I put on that big warm coat. I walked back through the snowstorm all the way to the toy shop. I went in, took off that coat, and got busy with that wand. I held it over one of the elves who was sneezing like this. And I said, "Alakazee!" But he just kept sneezing. I held it over Santa's sore back and I said, "Saroo-cuckoo!" But Santa's back still hurt. I can't find the right word. Oh, please help me find the right word. Guess what? When I said please, all the empty cans filled up with red paint. All the elves stopped sneezing and made toys. Santa came to me and said,
Oh, Mrs. Claus, my back feels fine. Merry Christmas."
And the broken candy machine started making perfect little chocolate Santas all in a row. And that old stick the wizard gave me turned into the first red and white candy cane there ever was. Oh, what a Christmas it was. All the boys and girls got their toys after all. And it turned out to be the best Christmas ever. Don't you love a happy ending? I hope I can come to your tree lighting, party, any Christmas event you might be having. I'd love to join Santa Claus there with you. And I have lots more good stories and magic and Christmas songs. Let's do a little jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Merry Christmas, everybody. Mwah.